Welcome back to another grocery haul. Today on our grocery haul, it was a bit of a shambles. We went to two supermarkets, which requires getting out of one, back into the car, across the road, out of the car. Today, I also took two children. What a circus it was. Normally I just do the groceries with our youngest. He's 3. He sits up in the top of the trolley. He has his fruit if we go to Woolworths, and he's a great little helper at Aldi. Today, I had a 3 and a 5-year-old. It was challenging for everyone today. So Dad battled, I think the kids battled a little bit too. And normally I don't go shopping on a Friday. So that may have played a little bit of a part. People are a bit crazy on the roads and in the car parks, fighting for car spaces, as well as just the volume of traffic and busyness in the shops. Anyway, let's get on with it. We'll start at the top and work our way through like we always do. So as I mentioned, we went to Aldi and we also went to Woolworths across the road. A couple of good specials, a couple of little treats. I'll let you know as we go through. So let's start up the back. On the left, we're back to the regular side of the kitchen bed. We've got our blueberries, which you know we have for our breakfasts and smoothies. I got 2 packets of them. We seem to be going through them quite quickly at the moment. The kids just like to eat them frozen. I understand that there can be a bit of a choking hazard in there. As a bit of a disclaimer, chew, 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 we're okay. Moving to the left, a couple of spontaneous but not buys, some chips. I know they're no good for you. However, we don't eat them all the time, and we've got a bit of a busy weekend coming up. We've got a birthday. We've also got some football preliminary finals, which we all enjoy, and we've got some visitors as well. So went out on a limb a little bit and got some of the Aldi chips, the salt and vinegar, the sea salt, and some corn nacho cheese flavour, which we don't normally get. We normally get the red bag, which I believe is the classic cheese if we go down that line. There wasn't any, they were completely out today. So we went with the nacho flavour. Moving down, so really likes these vegetable straws. They're relatively healthy as they're marketed, I think. However, there are just 2 stars on the packet, which would probably indicate that they're not as healthy as we think they are. She wanted them. They're probably mostly air. It happens. Bananas, a little bit green at Aldi today, which is not uncommon. I managed to have a bit of a search and found, you know, half a dozen that were in reasonable nick. As far as the yellow goes, as you can see, there's a little bit green up the top there, but a couple of days in the fruit bowl and that should be okay. I'll slide right the way down here. A little bit of a mixed bag. I've got some Granny Smith apples. I'm going to do an apple crumble, which is going to be delicious. We've had it before. They use the Granny Smith just because they're a little bit tart, and with the oats and the brown sugar, it'll combine well together. Got a couple of tomatoes, always handy to have. Went to the Royal Gala this week, 1 kilo. The pink ladies, I'm not even sure if I saw any. I just looked for the price. They were about $3.50 a kilo. Pears, stock standard here, about $3 or $3.50 a kilo for those. Sweet potato, as you know, the gestational diabetes diet has come to an end. We've had a baby. She was 10 days early. It's thrown a bit of a spanner in the works, but as we always do, we work our way through it. A couple of avocados from Aldi, $1.49 each or $1.69 each. One or the other. That being said, they are a bit hard. They're going to take a couple of days to heat up. They're going to take a couple of days to ripen up. We'll pop them in the fruit bowl with the bananas. They can be mates for a few days and see how we go from there. We found these guys again, the yellow kiwi fruit. They are delicious. They're not cheap though. I think they're about $4.50 and you get 5. So they're not a cheap addition to our fruit bowl. However, the kids really enjoy them and they do eat all of it. So I'm not too disappointed there. You win on one hand and you lose on another. We did win on the strawberries. I think punnets with strawberries were about $1.50 a punnet, $1.49. We got 2 packs of those. Kids love them and they're great in the fridge. Sliding up, we've got the low carb wrap. They've been getting a run during our gestational diabetes adventure. They're good. Price-wise, happy days. Pop them in the toasty machine, add a few things in there. Ham, cheese, tomato, go from there. You can even cook up some fish fingers or some chicken nuggets and pop them in. Bit of lettuce, bit of tomato, bit of mayo. That's been getting a run a little bit too. The Greek yogurt, the Greek style. I went the light Greek for no other reason than it said light on it, I think. I think it tastes pretty much the same. Fair bit less fat, according to the label. 56%, I believe. Cruising up, we've got our rolled oats. Partly because we've got about 1/4 of a container left. We need some more, and I think I need some for my apple crumble, so I got that. The cheese, if you're a regular viewer of this channel, we go through the cheese, so that's a standard. Sour cream. Ali's going to do some little cheesecakes as a little birthday prize this weekend. Everyone loves them. The full cream milk down this way. Got the Belmont mint creams, very similar to the mint slice, about half the price. Got a couple of packets of those. Also bought some goat's cheese, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that toward the end of the video because there's a couple more ingredients to combine together and it is delicious. I wanted some Monte Carlos, so she grabbed them, as well as everything else in the store that she wanted to grab today, chocolate-wise. Some roasted and salted peanuts. Don't normally get them. As I mentioned, we're having some guests. In one particular guest enjoys the roasted and salted peanut. Sliding down, we've got some salmon, which there'll be some more clues coming with that as we go. The Spud Lights, I found these at Aldi today. To be honest, didn't check the price. I'm guessing they're probably, 20 to 50 cents, probably cheaper than Woolworths. Whatever, I'm getting a little bit over it. It's dear. We've got to eat, and we've got to eat well. Our 3 kilo bag of navel oranges again, terrific. Kids love them, I love them, and the weather, I wouldn't say it's starting to get warmer, but it's giving some indications that it might be getting a little bit warmer, so they're great to have on a warm day. So coffee beans, here's a bit of a different one. I bought some of these a couple of weeks ago. Look, I did enjoy them. I got the dark roast the other day. I've had a crack at the medium. We'll see how we go. And tucked over the back there, the old box of tissues. We've got a 3-year-old. It's a constant battle with the nose. Different colours of snot that tend to come out. So we go through tissues at a bit of a rapid rate. Anyway, I think that's about it. Coming to the left, just before I move across to Woolworths, we've got some sweet potatoes. They were quite big this week. Not sure of the price. I grabbed them. And we've got some chives, which are going to go with our goat's cheese, smoked salmon, and our baguette roll, which we'll get to in a moment. So let's move down to the Woolworths. Down to the other end of the bench. Woolworths. Flat out in Woolworths today, people everywhere, no staff on the checkout, and the ones that were on the checkout were slower than a wet week, as my 5-year-old pointed out several times as we're standing waiting for our groceries to be scanned. And of course, Dad forgot the bags, didn't he? So it was a bit of a double from the conveyor belt into the trolley and then back out to the car, out into the boot, etc, etc. The challenge with 2 kids. Some kiwi fruit have made it into the Woolworths stockpile. They're actually from Aldi as well. They're an 8-pack of just the greens. I've got a baguette roll. We're going to add some goat's cheese, salmon, some lemon, and some chives over the top. And it's absolutely delicious. I'll see if I can get a little bit of a recipe or just something in the description for you guys to have a bit of a look at. But they're nice just to have. We've got this is the first time we're trying this. This is the low GI bread from Woolworths Bakery. So we have been having the low GI bread that's in the main bread section of Woolworths. Bergen bread, it's about $5.50 a loaf, so it's gone up in price over the last 2 weeks. This one here is $3.50 a loaf, and we'll give that a go and see how that goes. Got some prune juice, Ali wanted that. The White Wings profiteroles, these are delicious. A couple of other ingredients you've got to add some cream, egg, and some water. They are very good. They're pretty easy. The kids like doing it, so that could be an afternoon activity at some point the next couple of weeks of school holidays. Coming down here, we've got some potato gnocchi, which Ali wanted. That was on special. We've got our trusty lemon. I think that was 86 cents. Further down, some butternut snap cookies. Now, they actually are the base of our mini cheesecakes. I might get Ali to pop something in the description below on that recipe, or there might be a YouTube video on it that she's done previously. Worth a look, that one. They are delicious. The cream cheese. Now, that is dear. I've never realised. There's 500 grams. It's a twin pack. That was $10, which seems like highway robbery for some cream cheese. That's why cheesecakes are so expensive. Got the blue ribbon ice cream to go with our apple crumble that I'm making. Got some pain medication for Ali. Some melts. These are on special this week. Got the milk choc melts and the dark chocolate. I'm more of a dark chocolate fan. Let me know below who's on for the milk chocolate and who's up for the dark chocolate. I think a lot of people are sort of maybe tending towards the dark chocolate these days, but look, what do I know? Anyway, sliding up, we've got the dates. Kids love them, and we use them. You can make some date scones, or just eat them as they are. Some spinach and ricotta gnocchi. Sort of lends us to the end of our grocery haul for this week. As far as meals go, as you know, our baby's arrived. Some people around the community have given us some meals. We've also got some follow over from our previous week's groceries as far as meals go. So it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag this week, and I don't actually have a bit of a meal plan for you this week. We're just going to be grabbing things out of the freezer, and I might make something. But as far as a plan goes, I've got nothing this week. So not great for the budget, but like I said earlier, I'm a bit over the budget at the moment. Let's check the spend before I finish up. $55 even at Woolworths today. You're not getting a lot for your $55 worth. And Aldi, $137.81 to round out our groceries this week. Like I said, there's a few things in there that we wouldn't normally buy because we've been sticking pretty strictly to a budget, and we've been eating really well during Ali's pregnancy with her diabetes. We've got some friends and family coming over, which is going to be terrific, so it's time to cut loose a little bit, and that's where we're at. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again with another grocery haul.